This is a look at one of the most dominant centers the WNBA has ever seen. In a league filled with stars, one woman stood as the immovable force in the paint. Sylvia Fowles didn't just play defense, she built a fortress. Along with being named one of the top 25 players to ever grace the WNBA, the 6'6" center would go on to be a WNBA champion, EuroLeague champion, and Naismith Hall of Fame inductee. Born and raised in Miami, Florida, even in high school her greatness was shining through, dunking twice in a regional playoff game. She led 2 different high schools to state championships while averaging 20 points and 11 rebounds. She earned a spot on the McDonald's All-American team and also participated in what was essentially the All-Star game for high school seniors on a national level, earning MVP honors in that game. Her time in high school was impressive still today, leading to an extremely successful college career at Louisiana State University. She was an immediate staple on LSU's team from 2004 to 2008 when the team went to the Final Four all 4 years. An immediate presence, she played every game as a freshman, earning SEC All-Freshman Team and SEC Sixth Player of the Year award. A starter by her sophomore year, and during her senior year, she would become just the 6th woman to dunk in an American college game. She got hurt her senior year as well, suffering a partial tear of the meniscus of her right knee, missing several weeks of play after successful surgery. Finishing her senior year in 2008, she was both the SEC Player of the Year and the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. Fowles still holds the LSU records with 1,570 career rebounds, 321 career blocks, and 86 career double-doubles, averaging 15.5 points and 10.9 rebounds throughout her college career. Her number 34 was retired in 2017, being only the 2nd women's basketball player to be honored by LSU in this fashion. 2008 would see Sylvia Fowles finish her heavily decorated college career, join her first of 4 Olympic gold medal teams, and officially start her professional basketball career. She would be drafted 2nd overall in the WNBA to the Chicago Sky, as well as signed with Spartak Moscow, a Russian team in the EuroLeague. Drafted only behind Candace Parker in the 2008 WNBA draft, Sylvia Fowles would immediately be inserted into the starting lineup for the Chicago Sky and continued her dominance at this next level. Now, a knee injury would shorten her rookie year, but she proved she would not only be able to make it in the W, but thrive even in that shortened season. She would also continue making waves, continuing to dunk at every level. She became the 3rd player to dunk in a WNBA All-Star game, just behind Michelle Snow and Lisa Leslie. Her time with the Sky would see her earn a Defensive Player of the Year award. She did lead the league in blocks twice, and she would average a double-double for 4 seasons and lead her team to a finals appearance. Now, getting to the league is a goal in itself, and I'm sure this led to a wonderful time in Chicago, but it would end a little tumultuously when Fowles demanded a trade after turning down a contract extension. When Chicago couldn't find a deal, she refused to play. So halfway through the 2015 season, she would be a part of a 3-team trade that would have her join her college running mate Simone Augustus and the powerhouse that was already the Minnesota Lynx that included Maya Moore, Lindsay Whalen, and Rebecca Brunson. So that made the Lynx even more powerful in the Western Conference. They would finish 1st place and make it all the way to the WNBA Finals, facing the Indiana Fever. Now, the Lynx were already pretty strong, but that first year Fowles joined the team, the series itself did come down to a Game 5, with the teams going back and forth in the series, both showing why they got there. Fowles proved to be relentless against the Fever, with a 20-point and 11-rebound stat line. She was named WNBA Finals MVP, and the Lynx won their 3rd WNBA championship in 5 years. The immediate success would see Fowles re-sign with the Lynx and find a home on a championship contending team. The WNBA's new structuring of the playoff format would see the team's seeding no longer be based on conference, meaning the Lynx would finish number 1 in the league and again make it all the way to the finals. This time Fowles would go head-to-head with Candace Parker and the Sparks. Again, it was a tough series, a back-and-forth series that saw it go to a Game 5. It was an extremely exciting series, but the Sparks would take Game 5 by only 1 point, behind Candace Parker's 28 points. The 2016 season may have ended in a disappointing fashion, but Sylvia Fowles would earn her third Defensive Player of the Year award that year, a sign of good things to come for 2017, as that would prove to be her year. Very few players can walk away at the end of a season with the top 3 trophies. With the offense running through her now, she would lead the team in scoring and get them to the finals for a rematch against Candace Parker and the heavily tooled Sparks, taking it to another Game 5, but this time Fowles would help secure the win with 20 rebounds. She would end the 2017 WNBA season as the regular season MVP, a WNBA champion, and Finals MVP, only the 5th player to do so at the time. The Minnesota Lynx finals appearance run would end the following year, falling to the Sparks in the first round. Fowles would lead her team to the semifinals once more, but that would be their last postseason run. Finishing off her time with the Lynx, she would earn her 4th Defensive Player of the Year award. She set league records for field goal percentage and rebounds, and she would be named a top 25 player in the history of the league. Fowles would retire from the WNBA after the 2022 season. Along with retiring her number 34 in 2023, the Lynx also created the Sylvia Fowles Altruism Award for the Lynx player who best embodies the altruistic traits of kindness, selflessness, and overall regard for the well-being of others throughout the community. So she definitely left her mark off the court as well. Like a lot of elite and top players in women's basketball, the WNBA offseason is spent in other leagues, being able to make more money and continuing to play and get better in the offseason. For Sylvia Fowles' first few seasons in the league, she would play for Spartak Moscow in the off-seasons, winning consecutive EuroLeague championships in 2009 and 2010. She also won 3 consecutive Turkish Cups, playing for Galatasaray in Turkey from 2010 to 2013. She also won 2 championships in the Chinese Basketball League. So even in other leagues, she brought her solid inside scoring, tenacious rebounding, and elite rim protecting. During these same years, Sylvia Fowles would also represent the USA in the Olympics, winning gold in each of her appearances. Her first in 2008 when she was playing behind the great Lisa Leslie. In 2012, she had a bigger role and had Tina Charles playing behind her. In 2016, the center role was divided amongst Fowles, Tina Charles, and Brittany Griner. And 2020 would see her last Olympic appearance, earning a total of 4 gold medals, only behind Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, who hold 5 and 6 respectively. Wanting to make an impact off the court, she founded the Sylvia Fowles Family Fund in 2010 to help needy children. She's also a spokesperson for the Citizens United for Research in Epilepsy. Sylvia Fowles is one of the most dominant forces to ever grace the WNBA. A young woman from some of the rougher neighborhoods of Miami-Dade County, her stars were set to greatness and she lived up to that fate. The type of player that would put up an amazing stat line and have more rebounds than points. Like the 2017 WNBA Finals game versus the LA Sparks, she got 17 points, 20 rebounds, and 4 blocks in that game. She had the type of consistency and accuracy that meant she didn't really do buzzer beaters because she was locked in all 40 minutes. Like the game she played against Chicago in 2017, she had 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. Known for playing both sides of the ball, proof by her having 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and showing up even under pressure with some of her best performances under the brightest playoff lights. In a league full of stars, Sylvia Fowles stood tall, literally and figuratively. She was strength, grace, and dominance all in one. The numbers speak for themselves, but her impact, that goes beyond the scoreboard.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, players.